When you are the owner of a professional sports franchise, you can name the team whatever you want, right? See how the owner of one of the most famous NHL teams of all time added a personal touch to his franchise on this episode of Mascots and Monikers. Real quick, be sure to give this video a like by hitting the thumbs up button and subscribe to Mascots and Monikers for the latest videos as soon as they drop. The Detroit Red Wings are one of the most popular teams in the NHL and are one of the league's original 6 members. Fans and media refer to Detroit as Hockeytown, which the team trademarked in 1996, and the team has won the most Stanley Cups of any United States-based pro hockey franchise. It's obvious then that all of the hockey fans understand the importance of this team, but many may not understand that they have one man to thank for the classic name and logo that has become synonymous with the league. After the 1926 Stanley Cup playoffs concluded, the National Hockey League began an expansion effort, and Detroit was one of the most sought-after cities, with multiple ownership groups vying to bring in a team. Once a team was officially awarded to the city, ownership purchased the players from the Western Hockey League's Victoria Cougars, since the league and all of its franchises were folding and essentially having a garage sale. The team began play in the fall of 1926 as the Detroit Cougars in honor of the players they purchased from Victoria that made up their roster. By 1930, the team wanted its own identity and was renamed the Falcons, but by 1932, the current ownership had lost interest and were ready to sell the team. The NHL allowed grain merchant James E. Morris to purchase the team in 1932, and his first order of business was to change the team's name and logo. Morris loved the sport of hockey and had made 2 previous unsuccessful attempts to purchase a franchise. Earlier in the 20th century, he played hockey for a team in the Montreal Amateur Athletic Association, which was a sporting association with largely cycling roots. Thus, its club hockey team was known as the Winged Wheelers, paying homage to the wheels of a bicycle. Morris, who remembered fondly his time with the club, thought a version of this name would be perfect for a franchise in Detroit, otherwise known as the Motor City, for its unparalleled booming auto industry. He changed the team colors to red and white and named the team the Red Wings. For the logo, instead of a bicycle wheel with wings like his amateur franchise, he chose a car wheel to signify Detroit's auto roots, with the wing on the side, and thus one of the most popular sports logos in history was created. Flash forward another 60 years to the mid-1990s, and their official mascot, Al the Octopus, was born out of a popular tradition of fans throwing octopuses onto the ice, which began in 1952 when one fan, who owned a fish market, threw an octopus onto the ice with its 8 tentacles, signifying the 8 playoff wins it took to win the Stanley Cup at the time, as the Red Wings were a perfect 7-0 in the playoffs that year and needed just one more. So the next time you run into a hockey fan, let them know how one man took a page out of his amateur hockey playing days and created the image of arguably the NHL's most famous franchise. Thanks for watching. See you soon.